find in different colors. We'll see here. Let's see the way the poet Bowles happened to describe here, what she wants to convey to the first. Oh, little river, you sparkle brightly on your way. When we find the river flowing, we can see the river flowing very brightly. You can see the brightness of the flow of the water, and you go dancing over the yellow pebbles. See the way how the water flows over the stones, and you can find the flow of the water as if it's dancing over it. You glance through the flowers and leaves of trees, dancing all the while like a child at play. So you can observe, you glance, you have a look. Through the flowers and leaves, you can observe when you are flowing. You can observe the flowers on either side of your bank, on either side of you, and just you have a look at the trees either side, and you can find dancing all the while like a child at play. You can see the movement of the trees and plants on either side as if they are dancing like a child. And who plays hide and seek? See the way the child plays the game hide and seek. In the same way, while you are moving, you can have a glance of the flowers and leaves of the trees. We'll observe what's there here. See the picture here. You can find how the water is flowing over the rocks, big rocks here. But when you observe, you can see even small pebbles, small stones flowing. Let's see the second stanza. River, river, swelling river, on you rush through rough and smooth, louder, faster, brawling, leaping, over rocks by rose blanks sweeping, like impetuous youth. So the swelling river, how is the river? Could you tell me, no? The river, how is the river? The river is overflowing, it's swelling. So when you observe the beach and streams and rivers now, you can see the water. It will not be like as you find regular. It's something like swelling. Swelling means you can observe the water level, the increase of the water level. So on you rush through rough and smooth. How does it rush? How does it flow? It flows over rough and smooth areas, and louder and faster, brawling and leaping over rocks by rose blanks sweeping. See how when the water is flowing, you can observe or you can listen to the sound of the water flow. Have you ever heard that sound? Have you ever heard? Yes, you might have heard, particularly when you go to beach nearby, you can hear the sound of the rise and fall of the tides. In the same way, when the water is flowing, you can hear. So louder, and how is the flow of the water? The flow of the water is very fast. And brawling and leaping over rocks. It's moving over rocks. And by rose banks sweeping the either side of the river, you can find the beautiful flower plants which gives fragrance, and how it is moving like impetuous youth. What does it mean? Why does the poet compare the child as a youth? See, how does a young man, can I run as you run, children? Definitely not. So if we have any running competition, what can we do? Can I run like you? No, I can't run because you are young and I'm a bit older. So I cannot run. So here the strength of a young man or a young child is compared here. The river is flowing like a young child, a young man. So it shows the youth, it shows the strength of the river, how it is flowing. We'll see the next, how it is going here. You can find those two pictures, you can find how is the river. So in the first picture, you can find the flow of the water, and in the second picture you can see the still water. There is no movement. swelling river, you rush through rough places and smooth places. You are brawling and leaping. Sometimes it flows up and sometimes it flows down. You go by rough rocks and banks where roses grow. So when the water flows, when the river moves, it passes many areas and it passes even the roses, where the rose plants are there on either side of the bank. You go by rough rocks and banks. Your movement is not smooth. Your movement is not the plain. Sometimes you have to move over rough rocks and sometimes rough banks where on either side of the bank you can find rose plants, beautiful rose plants. Now you are like a reckless youth. Your movement is so fast and so strong, just like a young man runs or a young child runs. We'll see the next one. Now we'll see what's given in the third stanza. River, dreaming river, broad and deep and still as time, seeming still yet still in motion, tending onward to the ocean, just like mortal brine. See, we have seen some pictures before where you have found the movement of the flow of the water, which is falling from a particular height from the mountains and falling again into the ground, into the plain area. And even you have found the flow of the water on rocks, smooth rocks and rough surface. And in the previous picture which I have shown there, the water is very still. You can find the river is broadened, it's widened, and you can find even there is no movement in the water. So here also you can observe in the picture. How is the water? Children, how is the water here? Do you find any movement? Can you see the movement of the water? No. You will not see. Here you have not seen the movement of the water. The water seems to be still. Still in the sense without any movement. So river, dreaming river, broad and deep. So you can find here it was not narrow like we have seen in other pictures. It is the other pictures, the flow of the water you can find on the rocks and it is very narrow. But here you can find the river water seems to be widened. It covered big large area, and you can find on either side of the bank you can find the trees and the water is still. Okay. Seeming still. So is it not still? Yes. Yet still in motion. Even though it is still, it doesn't mean that it is stagnant. There will be slow movement. It is a slow movement. It's slow in its motion. It slows down. But in the previous pictures, in the previous stanza, what we have seen, the flow of the water was like a young man. It's like having full strength and stamina. But when it comes to here, when the river widened, you can find the movement of the water has been slowed down. So tending onward to the ocean, just like mortal brine. Let's see in detail what's given here. Oh river, which is full. See here, how is the river? It's completely full. Now you are broad and deep. The water is broad. It covered large area, and its depth is also. It has depth also. And motionless as time. Though you see motionless, you are moving towards the ocean. So it's just like motionless as time. You cannot find the movement of the time. In the same way, but it moves. See here, there is a beautiful comparison. Motionless as time. That shows the greatness of sea abouts. Time moves, but we can't see the time, the movement of the time. In the same way, you can find the river water seems to be motionless, still it moves towards the ocean, where the movement of the water is very slow. It slowly moves towards the ocean. Now you are like a man in his prime. See here, in the previous stanza, we have seen the river is like a young man, so it's running. So you people run here and there. Whenever I ask you to bring something, what will you do? You won't walk. You'll go. You'll run and you'll get the things for me. Is it not? And what will I do? I'll walk and I'll do my things. I'll do my work. There's difference between young age and old age. So this moment is almost, or it's like a man. You're like a man in his prime, in his old age. How the man in old age behaves. The movement of the old man is slower than the young man. So we'll see the next class given here. We'll see what's there here. River, river, headlong river, down you dash into the sea. See that line hath never sounded, see that sail hath never rounded like eternity. See, you can find how long it travels. Have you ever got the doubt when you saw a river? Have you ever had a doubt like how long it moves and where is the ending point, or what will happen once it reaches to the ending point? Have you ever got this kind of doubts? Yes, you might have got. Now let's see here. River, river, headlong river. So its head is very long. We did not find the head, where the head is and where is the end, its movement, where is the destiny of the river, where it goes and stops, or does the river go and stop at a particular place? So we get all these doubts. Down to dash into the sea. See that line hath never sounded, see that sail hath never rounded like eternity. So where you have a very long head, where you are traveling very long. So where is the ending point for you? And it's known that you finally go and dash into the sea. You'll go into the sea. You'll go and join into the sea. You'll see the O river, you move quickly down into the sea. That sea's depth has never been measured by a weighted line. None has gone by ship completely round the sea, which can be compared to eternity. Eternity is spiritual stage. Last stage of the poem. We'll see here. First we'll discuss. River, you are moving very quickly. Where are you moving here? Where is the end? Where do you want to join? Where is your place of destiny? Your destination, your place of destination. So you are moving quickly. Where are you going? Where are you moving towards? You are moving towards very quickly into the sea. And that sea's depth has never been measured. Do we know the depth of the sea? Yes, depth of the sea is measured in fathoms. So we cannot measure the depth of the sea. So, and by a weighted line, we can't measure the depth of the sea, and none has gone by ship. No one has gone by ship completely round the sea. Someone might have gone to different places, and once they reach their places, they'll get down. But no one has completely rounded the sea. Just like which can be compared to eternity. Completing the sea, or completely rounding the sea is just like completely achieving eternity. So which is difficult. So here sea birds compass the entire 4 stages into 4 stages in the 4 stages of life. This poem is somewhat philosophical bent. It has philosophical bent. It deals with the philosophy of life. How the man reaches to passes over 4 stages of life, like from birth, infancy, next boyhood or childhood, and next comes youth, and next comes old age. We'll see here. So the poem is compared with that of four stages of human life. First, all the stages are one. It can be infancy. Childhood. And fourth is old age of human life. So a man has to pass all these four stages, and how the man moves on, how the man grows in all the four stages. And the poem has philosophical blend.
క్లాస్ కన్నా కనెక్ట్ చేస్తే చెప్పి ఫోన్ చేస్తారు, ముందు ఫోన్ చేయరు,
ముందు చేసుకుంటే
Philosophical blend.
అందరికీ ఈరోజు
It
చేయాలి.
has given philosophy, and let's see in detail in the next slide.
స్లైడ్ 17.
Now let's see what are the literary devices that are discussed in the poem. A poem is not a poem if it does not have any literary devices. When we talk about what are the literary devices that is related to a poem or any literary work. So when it comes to literary devices, first it includes style and the language. Style and language used in the work. Now we'll see here, the poem has 6 stanzas of 4 lines each, and the second line rhymes with the fourth line. The style of the poem is here, actually it's not conversational, it's a model of the style and language. But the poem that is related to us has 4 stanzas, and it is not conversational. And it lists both positive and negative qualities of the river. And it is very frank revelation, but the final stanza is a shocker, especially when the river is personified as a monster, when 2 stages earlier it just been called a baby. We'll see here next. The river, and the literary device used is metaphor. And metaphor is the comparison of a person or thing to something else. And in the poem, the poet shows similarities between the river and human beings. That's what we have found, is it not? He compares the moment of life at infant stage and how a born, how it is in the childhood stage and how it is in youth stage. So it's a metaphor used by the poet. And the river is described as being a wanderer, hodder and baby dancer and a monster here. The river has been described as, in many ways, happen to be like a child youth and impetuous youth, has been compared with different adjectives, like how it is, how strong it is, and how rough it is. And it's also used as metaphor by the poet to describe our own journey through life. So the river is also used as a metaphor by the poet, and to describe our own journeys. If you observe all the 4 stages, it's almost all the life moment, the human life. You can see the journey of life, how the man passes over all the different stages and how his moments are, and finally what's his destination. So the poet, through the river poem, symbolically she presents or she compares or she relates the movement of the river with that of the human life, with the journey of a human life. just like the river, we start our journey when we are born.
ఫోన్ చేస్తారా?
Then we grow up and gradually learn about things and begin to face more challenges. This we can see the way when the river starts its journey, you can observe the words like it moves over round pebbles, rough and smooth surfaces. The poet compares the rough and smooth surfaces is the challenges that we meet in our life. Those are the challenges. The moment of the river over rough and smooth surfaces is compared with that of the human life, and where man faces his challenges. And this part is described in the poem when the river moves through hills and valleys. In stanza 4, the river is used as a metaphor to describe our ups and downs and happy and sad moments as we mature. So there's reason why when it comes to youth, he will not bother. See, in the second stanza,
Slide number 5. Come down. 7. Again down.
See here. River, river, swelling river, on your rush through run. See words like louder, faster, brawling, leaping over rocks by rose bands, sweeping like impetus youth. A young man will not bother about the comfort or about his movement. He will not bother. See, no challenge or no discomfort or no inconvenience matters him much. He will not, irrespective of all the difficulties. Because when he was young, he has good stamina to receive anything. He has good resistance power. So that is known here. That is clearly mentioned here. So that is the stage of a young man. How a young man moves without bothering the inconveniences and discomfort or challenges he come across. Very brave. He is very bold. So that we can see that these words will tell us how a young man moves in his youth. How he is in his youth. Yeah. So that's what. He ups and downs, he won't bother when he is in youth. But the river is used in the fourth stage when it comes as a metaphor to describe our ups and downs and happy and sad moment as we mature. As we grow mature, you can find in the last stanza that how the movement of the river is. The movement of the river is very slow. It slowed down its movement. But do you think that the river is not moving? The water is still there? No. It is moving, but it moves slow. It moves slow and finally reaches to the ocean. So the movement has been reduced, which shows the maturity levels of a human, of a man when he comes out of the youth. So it also the river that describes our behavior sometimes. We behave like monsters and lose our tempers and hurt or destroy others with our actions. So this particular point we can see here in the third stanza, where the way it moves without bothering on either rough and smooth surfaces, and the challenges which it comes across. Sometimes it moves up and sometimes it goes down, and sometimes the flow of the water is very rough. The flow of the water is so forced that sometimes someone may get hurt or injured. So that's what here, that particular point has been explained here. Just that we behave, we lose sometimes in some contexts, in some situations, we lose our tempers, and in the process, what we do, we may hurt others, and we destroy others with our actions. Sometimes we may hurt others' feelings by our actions. So these things have been discussed in the poem, and this can be seen in the first line of the stanza when the river turns into a monster and causes destruction. Sometimes it becomes the flow of the river may even distract many areas. What we have found very recently that happened in Srikakulam and in for 2 days back in some part of the areas. Now see here. Yeah, we can see here the river is a singer in which it sings a happy song as it flows. It murmurs a low and soft hum, reflecting calmness and tranquility. We can see this in the last stanza where the river is still, and when it is passing through the banks where on either banks are fully covered, they are fully covered with the rose plants and giving sweet fragrance, and it enjoys, it murmurs slow, it moves slow. While it is moving, it enjoys the calmness and tranquility, a state of calm, peace of mind. So that we get when the human mind gets at maturity levels, we get this stage, and that particular stage has been compared in the last stage of the poem. Yeah. The poem also contains symbols. See, we have seen some pictures where you find the movement of the river, and certain symbolic representation also has been given here has been discussed in the poem. For example, some symbols. What is symbol? Symbol means a thing that stands for something else. Sometimes we happen to see some pictures, and pictures, the symbols will give or will suggest us some idea about the poem or about the expression, you can say. Symbolizes constant change or lack of stability, not having a place that is permanent here. So we'll see here, youth here mentioned, the baby, the impetus youth. The youth, the word youth symbolizes the young age of the man. We can find here some imagery also. Imagery means certain images we find in the poem where out of the images we get some suggestion, or there is representation what actually the poet wants to convey us. For example, it refers to images that we can see when we read and understand the poem. So every time we may not see all the pictures or whatever words used in the text, we may not find the pictures related. Sometimes we have to understand the words used in a particular context. For example, the image created is when the river is like a nomad or tramp who moves around and cannot sit still. So at a particular stage, you can find a young man he seems to be very unstable, or he'll be moving here and there. He'll be like his thoughts will be running always without having thinking in a proper way. He takes hasty decision. The hasty movement in the second stage, we can see the hasty movement of it runs faster, and we can see the hasty movement of the river, which is compared where the poet compares the stage of a young man, how he moves. And the river is portrayed as a youth here, baby, who is sucking on his thumbs, the baby who also makes happy gurgling and humming sounds. In the next stage, the woman in the second stage only, second stage, you can find how the river moves and how it sounds leaping, and we can find some the second stage.
9.
Yeah. Louder and faster, brawling and leaping. These are the louder and faster we can say. It fast, the movement of a young man, how the young man moves, and how rough and how bold and how brave he is. It's like a strong man you can find. So these are the words where you can see, these are the imagery with which we can understand how the youth is. So, imagery. We'll see here. The theme here, let's see in detail poem. It's a poem which describes a river in all its vitality and its splendor, in its beauty. And the flow of the river, it shows the journey of life to eternity. So, right, how the life begins, how he grows, and how he moves on to his aim, and what kind of nature, what kind of attitude, and how bold he is, his strength and stamina, his bravery, everything has been discussed. And when it comes that when he moves faster and slowly, when he moves on, he becomes slow. His movement becomes slower, and finally he continues his journey to eternity, to his life, to his destination. And the sea here reminds the pool of eternity. So the entire sea is it reminds us, it memorizes us, it always suggests us the pool of eternity. Eternity means, what do you mean by eternity? Is the spirituality. Man should reach to the spiritualism where we can get salvation. So the sea reminds the pool of eternity, and the poem is highly philosophical. What's the tone of the poem? The poem is highly philosophical. It has philosophical blend. We have discussed. We'll see here. What are the rhyming words do we find here? The word which has, do you know what do you mean by rhyming word? Do you find any rhyming words there in the poem? Okay, we'll see here. The word, what's the rhyming word first we'll see? The word which has the same last sound as another word. We'll see here, what's these are some of the words we have selected and chosen in the poem. You'll find motion, ocean, dancing, glancing, leaping, sweeping. We'll see here in the text. Yeah. Where do you find these words? We have seen, no? Bright and sparkling on your way, o'er the yellow pebbles dancing, through the flowers and foliage glancing.